Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Coach.
Everybody doing all right today?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. Somebody raise your hand and tell me what we discussed yesterday. What we discussed yesterday.
The pie chart, and giving 100% in every section.
Okay. Giving 100% in every part of your chart. Having a plan to be great. Okay, you got to have some direction if you want to get where you never been. You got to have some direction to get there. You had something, William? That's good. Is it important to be a better you for the people that's around you? Yeah, super important. With so much knowledge these days, the big question that everyone asks and that they need to know is why. Why is this? Why is that? You guys are fortunate to have, knowledge with the internet and, great people around you to soak up that knowledge. And the big question is why that people ask all the time. Why is it important to give your all? Somebody raise your hand. I'll call on you. Tell me why you think it's important to give your all.
If you don't give your all, then you're not getting what you should get out of it.
Okay, so if you don't give your all, you don't get the benefits that you should get out of it. Is that what you're saying? Okay. You had something, Lacey?
I was going to say, if you don't give your all, there's stuff that's being wasted. Stuff that you could use.
Yeah. So you want to empty your tank. Okay, you don't want to waste anything.
You can never get better.
Yeah, if you don't give your all, you don't get better. Y'all agree with that statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, today I want to talk to you about why it's important to give your all and learning to let your pain be your motivation to drive you to achieve that greatness. So we talked about the plan yesterday, but today we're going to talk a little bit about the why. Okay, the why, the big question. I want to tell you a story, a personal story about me. Growing up, was raised with a single parent family. It's the truth room. We can be open and honest in the locker room, right? Locker room's the truth room. So I'm gonna be open and honest with you. I grew up with a single parent mom. I was the dad in my house, or I say dad. I was the male in my house. I wasn't the dad in my house because my mom. Okay. But there's a lot of things that we went through, struggles, growing up that we went through. I was blessed and fortunate to, play college ball, Division II school. Went there, and I want to talk to you about the first experience that I had when I was there. When we arrived on campus, we did a running test. And they told us, ahead of time, you're going to have this test, you're going to time, yada, yada, yada. So we had to do 16 110s. For time. We ran in three groups, bigs, mids, and skills, and I was in the mids group, and there was a certain time. So basically, that's like sprinting a mile is basically what it amounts to. And so, and up until that moment, it was pretty serious to me. Like a lot of you guys in here, like it's pretty serious to you, right? It was pretty dang serious to me because I knew I had an opportunity. So I prepared myself, and I was in the best shape of my life when I got there, okay? So started running the 110s, moving along, doing good. Got to about halfway through, and you started to feel it a little bit, So I'm running, get about two more, starts getting on me a little bit, get another one, and I'm, looking around, checking out everybody. And then, it started to get a little tough, and at that moment, I had to start having that conversation with myself. Like in my head, like y'all know what I'm talking about, that conversation. Hey, let's go. You push yourself, encourage yourself. You got it. Let's go. I don't know these guys. We just all showed up. We're not even really a team yet, so it's no really, hey, push. Some older guys, them guys don't know me. So talking to us, hey, let's go. You got it. Let's go. Okay, run a few more. Then from there, it seemed like it got to slow motion. Like it's like, okay, just pick up the right foot, just pick up the left foot. I mean, it was, of course, it was faster, but it seemed like it was slow motion. And guys just were quitting. Like guys were like literally taking their stuff off on the field and walking off. They didn't want it. And it was that moment that I started to reflect. Like I started seeing those guys. I reflected on all the people that had invested in me in order for me to be there. I reflected on all the hard work that I put into it to put myself in position to be there. I reflected on all the sacrifices that my family had made for me to have that great opportunity to be there. And it was that moment from that pain, I realized I can't quit. I can't quit. I ain't gonna quit. So I pushed through. And I finished it. I realized that it wasn't just about me. Like me being there, it wasn't just about me. It was about all those other people that I talked to you about. It wasn't just about me. And you need to understand, it ain't about you. You can't quit. When you get in tough situations, you can't give up. You can't quit. You got to understand what your why is and use that pain as your motivation to push you to be great. We talked about the greatness, right? You have to take that and use that to push you to be great. And I'm going to use you for example. First day we started off season, you had similar experience, didn't you? I know it. What I say, you remember what I said to you? You don't remember? I'll tell you. I said, keep pushing, you can do it. Because that same experience that I went through, I saw you doing that when we were working out. I saw that. And you did. And you've gotten better since then. You can't quit, guys. You push because these guys are depending on you. You got a family that's depending on you to take care of your business. I ain't gonna let you quit. We depend on you to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. There's a quote. It says, pain pushes you until a vision pulls you. Pain pushes you until a vision pulls you. Give your all. Understand why you're doing it. Let your pain push you until you get that vision. Go get it, man.